Archangel Michael says, important alert. This is very serious, very bad news for you. If you ignore this, you will cry so much. This is not a message to take lightly or dismiss as another spiritual reading. The divine has sent this urgent warning directly to you for a reason. There is real danger approaching your spiritual path, and you must listen carefully. The angels are working overtime to get your attention because what's coming will devastate you. If you're not prepared, this message could be the difference between protection and pain. The universe is shouting your name right now. When spiritual warnings are ignored, the consequences are swift and painful. The divine doesn't send alerts to scare you, but to protect you from heartbreak that's heading your way. If you dismiss this message, you will experience emotional devastation that could have been prevented. The tears you'll shed from ignoring this warning will be the kind that come from deep regret and spiritual loss. This isn't about fear. It's about divine love trying to shield you from unnecessary suffering. The spiritual realm is in emergency mode for you right now. Every second you delay responding to this warning brings you closer to the very pain the angels are trying to help you avoid. Your spiritual safety depends on what you do in the next few moments. The universe has aligned every force to deliver this protective message to you now. If you're ready to receive divine protection and avoid the coming storm, type "protect me" now and open your heart to the warning. Let this divine shield surround you immediately. The angels are waiting for your response to activate the spiritual barriers that will keep you safe from what's approaching your life. Archangel Michael whispers, the danger is real, but so is my protection for those who listen. There are spiritual forces working against you that you cannot see, but the divine realm sees everything. Your spiritual guides have been trying to get your attention for days, sending you signs and feelings that something isn't right. This warning comes from pure love, even though it sounds frightening. The angels would rather startle you awake than watch you walk blindly into spiritual devastation. Every soul that ignores divine warnings ends up crying tears of regret when the consequences hit. The pain is always worse than the warning. But right now, in this moment, you still have time to protect yourself. The choice is yours, but the window is closing fast. Like this video right now to activate the spiritual protection that's trying to reach you. You're stepping into divine safety by acknowledging this warning instead of turning away. The angels see your response and immediately begin building protective barriers around your life. Don't wait. Every second counts when spiritual danger is approaching. Your willingness to listen is the first step toward the protection you desperately need. The spiritual threat heading toward you is unlike anything you've faced before. Negative energy specifically targets souls who ignore divine warnings because they become vulnerable and unprotected. The emotional breakdown that follows spiritual negligence is devastating. Relationships crumble, opportunities disappear, and hope fades away. When you dismiss messages like this, you're essentially telling the universe you don't want protection. The tears you'll cry from ignoring this warning will be tears of deep regret and spiritual loss. But understand, this harsh warning comes from the deepest love. The divine would rather shock you into awareness than watch you suffer unnecessarily. You've felt something brewing, haven't you? That unsettled feeling in your spirit, that's your intuition trying to prepare you for this exact message. The angels are desperate to help you, but they need your cooperation. Archangel Michael says protection is available, but only for those who heed the warning. The spiritual shields are ready to activate around you, but you must respond now. Type 777 to open the gateway for divine intervention in your life. This number sequence immediately alerts the angels to surround you with protection. The window of opportunity to avoid the coming spiritual storm is closing rapidly. Your response to this warning determines whether you'll be shielded or exposed to what's approaching. If you wish to express your support for this urgent spiritual work, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $50. The universe recognizes this energy exchange and increases protection for generous souls. The universe is in complete emergency mode for you right now. Divine beings are working around the clock to get this warning to you before it's too late. This isn't just another spiritual message. This is a spiritual emergency broadcast. Your guardian angels have been calling meetings in the heavenly realms, discussing how to protect you from what they see coming. The urgency you feel reading this is your soul recognizing the truth of this warning. Every spiritual alarm is going off in the divine realm because of the danger approaching your path. The angels have never been more serious about getting your attention. They're watching your every move, hoping you'll choose protection over denial. This critical moment will determine whether you walk into safety or stumble into spiritual devastation. The choice is still yours, but time is running out. Fast when spiritual warnings are ignored. The consequences manifest quickly and painfully. You will experience emotional devastation that feels like your heart is being ripped apart. The tears you'll shed will be unlike any you've cried before. They'll be tears of deep regret for not listening when you had the chance. Your spiritual progress will be set back months or even years. Relationships that could have been saved will crumble. Opportunities that were meant for you will slip away. The divine protection that's available to you right now will be withdrawn. Others have received similar warnings and chose to ignore them. They all came back later, asking why they didn't listen. The pain they experienced was exactly what the angels tried to prevent. Don't become another soul crying tears of regret. The spiritual realm is giving you every chance to avoid this fate. But you must act now before the protection is no longer available. Type 11 right now to affirm your commitment to spiritual protection. This number sequence sends an immediate signal to the divine realm that you're taking this warning seriously. Archangel Michael is standing by, waiting for your response to activate the protective shields around your life. The angels see every soul who chooses protection over denial. Your willingness to engage shows spiritual maturity and wisdom. Don't let pride or doubt stop you from claiming the safety that's being offered. Archangel Michael surrounds you with immediate protection the moment you acknowledge this warning. The blue light of divine safety wraps around your spirit like armor against the approaching spiritual storm. The heavenly realms mobilize their forces for souls who listen to divine alerts. You are not facing this danger alone. An entire army of angels stands ready to defend you. The spiritual protection available to you is more powerful than any negative force trying to harm you. When you take warnings seriously, the universe responds by increasing your spiritual security. The divine shields activate instantly for those who choose awareness over ignorance. Right now, protective energy is building around you simply because you're reading these words with an open heart instead of dismissing them like so many others do. The spiritual protection process requires immediate action from you. First, close your eyes and ask Archangel Michael to surround you with divine light. Speak these words out loud. I accept divine protection and reject all negative energies trying to harm me. Second, spend at least 10 minutes in prayer or meditation today, asking for continued guidance and safety. Third, cleanse your spiritual energy by avoiding negative people, places, and thoughts for the next 24 hours. The angels work fastest when you cooperate with their protective measures. This isn't optional. Your spiritual safety depends on taking these steps immediately. Every hour you delay makes the approaching danger stronger and harder to deflect. The divine has given you a clear path to safety, but you must walk it quickly. Time is running out to implement these protective measures before the spiritual storm reaches your life completely. Type 440 for immediately to align yourself with the divine protection plan unfolding for your safety. This number sequence activates the highest level of angelic intervention in your situation. The angels see your response and immediately begin working to redirect the negative energy away from your path. Your spiritual safety is being secured. through divine guidance and purposeful action. Every moment you delay responding weakens the protective barriers the angels are trying to build around you. The time window for responding to this spiritual warning is closing rapidly. In exactly 24 hours, the protective opportunity that's available to you right now will no longer exist. The spiritual forces working against you are gaining strength. With every moment you hesitate, divine intervention has a limited time frame. The angels cannot protect someone who refuses to acknowledge the danger. This warning has been sent to you 3 times through different channels, and this is your final opportunity to respond. Other souls who received similar warnings but waited too long discovered that divine protection has deadlines. The consequence of delay isn't just missing protection, it's facing the spiritual storm completely alone. The angels are begging you to respond now because they can see exactly what's heading toward your life. Don't become another soul who cried tears of regret for waiting too long. When you respond to divine warnings immediately, spiritual healing begins instantly. The wounds in your soul caused by past ignored warnings start to close. Your connection to divine protection becomes stronger than ever before. The angels celebrate every soul who chooses spiritual wisdom over spiritual pride. Type 888 right now to claim the healing energy that comes from spiritual obedience and divine alignment. This number sequence opens your heart to receive the full benefits of taking heavenly warnings seriously. The divine favor that flows to responsive souls is beyond human understanding. Your willingness to listen instead of dismiss this message marks you as someone worthy of increased angelic protection. The spiritual maturity you show by heeding this warning creates a permanent upgrade in your divine security system. This is your absolute final chance to respond before the spiritual consequences manifest in your physical reality. The transformation available to you through accepting this warning is immediate and powerful. You can either transform from vulnerable to protected or from safe to devastated. The choice is completely yours. The angels have done everything possible to get your attention and offer you safety. Type 999 right now to embrace the protective transformation that will shield you from the approaching spiritual storm. This number sequence activates the completion of your spiritual protection and closes the door on the negative energies trying to reach you. You are rising above spiritual danger through divine guidance, but only if you respond immediately. After this moment, the protection window closes permanently, and you'll face whatever comes next completely on your own. Archangel Michael says the protection is complete for those who listened, but absent for those who ignored the warning. Your response to this urgent message determines your spiritual safety for the coming weeks. Those who took this warning seriously are now surrounded by divine light and angelic protection. You are never alone when you choose spiritual wisdom over spiritual denial. The tears you could have cried from ignoring this warning have been transformed into tears of gratitude for divine protection. Move forward knowing that the angels watch over responsive souls with special care and attention. Your spiritual safety is secured.